Hey everyone, I'm doing Assistant4 here, and today you're going to continue on some more CTR Nitro Fuel for the Sony PlayStation 4 with that nitrous knowledge in the brain. Today, we're going to Android Alley, the most neutral course of C and K in the entirety of this game, and I guess C and K itself. Like, some people may argue that it's actually assembly lane or something like that. I don't know. Assembly lane, I feel like is a little too long. But that's about it, really. I think it's just a little too long to fit in that description. By the way, something I didn't point out in this update, other than the fact that you probably just saw it. Geary finally has a legendary skin. And it's the Beanox mascot from way back in the day. Like, how cool is that? A little nod to yourself by using a nod. By using a caution for the one character that hasn't gotten anything this entire game. And I mean the entire game. He's got nothing. Nothing. But yeah, that's okay because now he finally has something and I'm going to use it. This is just so cool from Beanox, I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, look at this. Just now it looks insane. The setting looks insanely different from the original counterpart. Like here, it just looks like a normal future city that you'd probably see in Robots, the movie. Whereas in original, it looks more like it's just how back then we viewed robots as just the destruction of all kinds, like all mankind, where basically every single thing is just pure, like, I don't want to say rotten, but just unnatural. And it especially shows when Geary reflects that look in the original game. I would actually go through the effort of showing a race of Geary, like when we're fighting Geary. But unfortunately, he's also the boss in C&K, so there's a good chance that I might not be able to show that off too. Not to mention, I don't really have any access to being able to do the GBA version without going out of my way and just trying to find it somewhere on the internet. But hey, that doesn't matter because now we're going to analyze this. As you can see, this section is fairly straightforward. Just make sure you have like some spots to power slide, to jump. The biggest hazard in this entire thing is the train. Like in the entire race, is the train. In the beginning and end section, especially the end section. You don't want to get to a point where you just finally get through this section and then you get to the end of the race only to get hit by the train and you end up losing first place. No one likes that. But other than that, just a couple areas to power slide through. This area right here, we can get a free jump as well. Avoid these cleaners. These cleaners that are also part of the boss in the original. Some ramps you can jump onto. The last two ramps over here. Well, quote unquote ramps. Last lap. Avoid the train. Get through the station. Or quote unquote subway, I guess. Because someone actually mentioned that those look like windows. And I personally don't see it. But I can see where they're coming from with saying that. Once you're off of this section, there's a point over here with the turbo pads you can be using. There are a lot of turbo pads in the very beginning that you can be using to get a good start, or rather a good jump into this section. A couple of power sliding over here. This shortcut right here, if you happen to jump through the glass, you can actually just go straight forward as opposed to making all those long turns. Again, avoid the cleaners, jump these ramps. A good power sliding section over here. A few jumps. Avoid the train. And that is Android Alley. Fairly simple for everyone to understand. And I probably got hit by the train. Oh, I didn't. Oh, anyway. That is it for this course. And with that, we are on to this over here. Electron Avenue. Not gonna lie, this was the one course I was just ready to play. Well, this and Meteor Gorge, but more so this. Trust me. Oh my gosh, you're gonna love seeing this in action. Both in real races, in case you haven't seen my streams or videos where I've also played this, or right now, in this case, in this recording session, because oh my gosh, I can't wait. So here's our tournament civil shot. Thank you guys for watching. Keep that Nitrous ready because it is finally time to be one with the blue flame.